Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is the governor of your state now? What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy. Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. freedom of religion,